Hello everybody, back again Saul here for another episode of Metal Dead. And last time we met our friend, the German doctor here. I can't remember his name. Something Heim. Feckenheim? Something like that. Maybe. But yeah, he allowed us to communicate with Ronnie's zombie head now, and he can give us hints in the game, which is cool. But in exchange for our help with that, he had promised to give us an access key, or card key thing, to get to the lobby, so let's ask him about that. Hope you haven't forgotten about our access card arrangement. Of course not, Malcolm. Do not be confusing me for the absent-minded professor. It will only take you to the lobby, but from there you will be able to find your way. Good. Thanks a lot. About the undead infestation. How could I forget? Is there anything else you could tell me? Well, there is not much to say. To kill them, you must destroy the brain. It will also seem that they are bothered by loud, complicated noises. Like heavy metal? Yes, exactly. I cannot tell you much more than that. Thank you. Damn it, now I'm talking like you. It has been a pleasure working with you, Malcolm. I hope the feeling is mutual? Sure. Fantastic. Alright, so we got the access key. Now let's get out of here. And I guess we can, rather than prying open the doors with my hands, I could just press the button. No, I guess I have to click on the actual button, right? There we go. Alright, in the elevator we go. Okay. To the lobby. Why can I click that button, but I can't click anything else? Do I have to use the key here? Or the card? There we go. Alright, this should take us to the lobby. Does it just take the card and not give it back to you? Oh god. Lobby. Here we go. Finally, some good luck. There are survivors in here. I hope these ones aren't crazy. I'll go talk to them. Because that's always a smart thing to do in a zombie apocalypse. Hey guys! Alice! Look out! Oh god. Stop firing! I haven't seen one of them things talking before. That's because he's alive, Ken, you idiot. I'm alive! I'm alive! No thanks to Ken here. He looked like one of them undeads. Lower your gun, would you? Sorry about that, mister. We all do some good... some no good things in a row. I want to give him a cracky voice. How are you, stranger? I'm in need of a change of underwear. Yeah. Sorry again. Seriously, though. I'm Malcolm. Malcolm Campbell. Nice to meet you, Malcolm. I'm Alice. This moron here is Ken. Hey! I ain't no moron. Yes, you are. How the hell did you get in here anyway? I came through the basement. And this Dr. Feckenheim, he gave me a card for the elevator. That weird old Fruit Loop? I heard he's up to all sorts of weird going on down there. You heard right. Unfortunately, we're not in charge here. A cop came in here, acting all high and mighty soon after the undead showed up. He acts like he's in charge just because he's got a badge, but instead of him being out here guarding the door, he's hiding in the security room like a big old pussy. I can't do a good cracky voice. We might just be security, but we're the ones keeping this place undead free. I can see that. You're doing a good job of shooting anything that moves. I told you I was sorry. We're supposed to send anyone who shows up to check in with Officer Stewart. Just go up that hallway to the left of the elevator. Before you do anything else, will you stop interrupting? Anyway, you'll have to check in. No problem. I'll be back soon. Man, I need to work on my cracky voice. Like that one teenager in The Simpsons that's always working at the fast food places. That type of voice. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so elevator, or hallway to the left of the elevator? Is that what she said? Is there a hallway to the left of the elevator? Oh, the one that says security. Yeah, alright, so let's go in this security hallway. Oh, there's dead zombies there. Alright. Okay. Do I have to go over here? Oh, the camera's watching me. Stop right there, punk! Hey now. I'm not a punk. I'm a metalhead. Punks, emos, hipsters, gangsters, trolls, leprechauns, metalheads. You're all the damn same to me. Now stick your hands in the air and spread them. I'm not spreading my legs. Don't be afraid. Nothing's gonna fall out. Now, what's the password? They didn't tell me anything about a password. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. They didn't tell me anything about a password. All I'm hearing is excuses, son. And you know what they say. Excuses are the nails that build a house of failure. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's a password. Wise guy, huh? You think I'll let you in because you know a big word? Well, you're wrong. Get out of here and don't come back till you have the password. Okay. I have no idea what the password is. I admire your willingness to admit your faults, but you know what that makes you? A weak, useless Nancy boy. Failure. And I've got no room for failures in this operation. Now scram, punk. Ooh, making that super deep, scratchy voice tickles my throat a lot. Okay. So I guess we gotta go ask Ken, what are their names? Ken and Alice about password. So, hi. Let me oh god, they're gonna shoot again. Alice, did you check in with Officer Stewart at the security room? Not yet. Then what are you waiting for? Oh, that's not a good cracky voice at all. I need a password to get into the security room. Yeah. A password? Can you believe this gob guy? What does he think this is? Special ops? Jeez. Just how Ken sent ya. Ken sent me? Shouldn't I be wearing a leisure suit? Huh? Never mind. What's the story with you two? Both Ken and I worked here at Jenny Tech before the undead showed up. Where are the security guards? I think Malcolm already figured that out. Really? Yep, I did. Well, dang it. Ain't you a smart cookie? I don't even know what voice I'm going for anymore. We were in between shifts. Ken was just about to take over for me when those dead things started pouring in from outside. It was chaos. People tried to get away, but they just kept on coming. It's like that undeads could smell the living in here. People were torn to shreds. The screaming and the teeth gnashing and the chomping. It was worse than the scolding my mama gave me when I dropped out of grade school. It was horrible, Malcolm. I can only imagine. We took down as many as we could before Ken and I holed up in the security room. And then that dang cop showed up and took over. How'd you guys survive for so long? Between the undead banging on the doors and that dang music playing over them speakers, I honestly don't know. How long has it been since all this started? A month or so? Feels like we've been in here for years. Usually we take shifts guarding the doors, but the undead seem to be pretty riled up at the moment. Probably because my friend crashed our car outside. That was you? That explains a lot. What have you been eating and drinking? Yeah. We haven't had to resort to consuming our own waste yet. If that's what you're implying. There's a cafeteria up on level 3. The chef, Antoine. He's up there, still preparing frozen meals. That man makes a mean lasagna. So we've been covered for food, and the clean water's still running. There's a bathroom back there. It's next to old Randy's newsstand. I can tell you right now, I'm sick of taking horse baths. Horse baths? Yep, horse baths. You just take a washcloth and wipe down your stinkiest parts with hot water. That's disgusting. Better than nothing. His voice is just getting more ridiculous as he goes. I can't do a consistent voice for Ken, I'm sorry. Okay, about that cop in the security room. Officer Stewart? Yeah. He done waltzed in here and started acting like he's the boss. He ordered us around. Told us what to do. Eventually, Ken and I managed to clear the lobby of the undead. With no thanks to him. He just hid out in the security room, watching the cameras. He called out orders over the public address system. Is that what PA stands for? I never knew that. He thinks he's some kind of strategic mastermind. Well, he did get results, didn't he? But we up and did all the dang work. You guys did a great job. Thanks. Alright, so I should get going. Good luck, Malcolm. Don't go and get your brains chomped on you here. Wait, so what's the password? They didn't even give me a password. Let me see. Can I ask him something else? Checking with Officer Stewart in the security room. Not yet. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I can't get a password anymore. What? Don't go get your brains chopped on you here. Alright, well. Let's see if we get different choices to make in this conversation over here.
Stop right there.
It's me again.
Oh, look who it is. It's the walking stack of failure.
Yeah, that's me, alright.
Well, son, have you got the password? Or are you just gonna stand around, making pathetic excuses all day?
Ken sent me.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Come right on in.
That was easy. Oh, that voice does really tickle my throat a lot. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Swig of water for the working man as we go into the officer's office here. Whoa. There's someone here and there's someone here. Which one's the officer? Maybe it's this guy, because this guy looks pretty beat up. Alright, well, let's see. It's Officer Stewart. He scares me a bit.
You should be scared. One step out of line and you'll be tasting my foot and what you ate this morning for weeks.
Okay, well, can I talk to him?
What's your name, son?
Malcolm Campbell?
I can't hear you, soldier.
Malcolm Campbell!
Are you stupid, or are you just making a special effort today? I am your superior officer, son. I suggest you address me as such.
This isn't boot camp.
Might I remind you which one of us has a gun? Sir, that's better. I am Officer Stewart, and I am in charge of this mission. Do you have a problem with that?
No, sir.
That's what I want to hear.
Alright. What's the mission? Yeah.
We are in phase 2 of the mission, son. It's about time you were brought up to speed.
What was phase 1? Oh no, what's phase 2? I guess. Phase 2 consists...
Phase 2 consists of Operation Escape.
Creative name.
That's where you come in.
Great. What was phase 1?
Phase 1 was Operation Stiff Crusher.
Interesting name. What did that entail?
You mentioned that Ken sent you here? That boy has a .22 caliber intellect and a .357 Magnum World. But he follows orders like a trained puppy that's been promised leftovers from yesterday's pastry. I'll expect you to do the same.
I'll try.
If you want to get out of here alive, you absolutely will. As for phase 1, I instructed Ken and Alice in an undead cleanup. Using the military strategies I learned in the Gulf, I led our small team to victory. Had the front doors barricaded, and secured the lobby area just in time to have breakfast burritos for a job well done.
You must be proud.
If it weren't for my presence here, you would have been skinned alive and raped by the undead.
Hey now. Well, thanks, I guess. Why aren't you out there helping? Yeah. Isn't it cowardly hiding in here while the others stand guard out there?
I will not tolerate this insubordination, son. Every operation needs an expert strategist.
Sure.
I can kill a man with my bare hands. I will reach down your throat and upend your colon.
I get the point.
The next time you question my authority, son, I'll flatten the floor with your skull.
Never mind.
Never mind. That attitude is what's wrong with your entire generation. You punks make me sick.
How'd you end up here? Can I have a gun? Are we gonna go through all of this? Alright. How did you end up here?
I'm glad you asked that question, son. I was in the middle of a one-man drug bust a few blocks from here when, out of nowhere, one of the skeevy junkies I was arresting died right on the spot. After making sure his addle-brained associates were securely handcuffed, I inspected his body. Alongside the track marks, the son of a bitch had a bite. Within moments, he was one of those dead things. Trying to get a mouthful of my family jewels.
That's awkward.
I grabbed his head and twisted it clean off. When I went outside, I realized I was deep into hostile territory. It was like being back in the stand. You know what that's like, son?
No.
Of course you don't. You were too busy suckling at your mama's teat. The undead were everywhere. People were running this way and that. Being expertly trained in close quarters combat, I tore through those rotting bastards with my bare hands. I dug deeper and deeper into the horde, just when it was at its thickest, and I was covered in all manner of blood, gore, bile, feces, whatever other obscure bodily fluids, you name them. I arrived here at the Medigenitech building. I think you know the rest of the story, son.
Fascinating. Alright, so, should we ask him if we can have a gun? Let's ask him if we can have a gun. Can I have a gun?
Do you have a firearms license, son?
I don't.
Under the Firearms Control Regulation Act of 1975, I can't, in good conscience, supply you with a weapon. You know how bad I'd feel if you were to injure yourself as a direct result of my negligence?
Terrible?
Wrong! I wouldn't feel bad at all. In fact, it'd put a smile on my face all the way from here to Baghdad. You still ain't getting a gun, though.
It was worth a try. Alright, just tell me what I need to do. Yeah. Hurry up. We're almost out of time in this video.
You see the incapacitated fellow on that makeshift bed over there?
I was going to ask you about him.
Well, I'll save you the trouble. He's our golden ticket out of here. That man is a trained helicopter pilot. In a situation like this, he's worth his weight in bacon. There's a helicopter on the roof, and what you need to do is make your way up there. Take the access card from that card cleaner over there. It'll take you to the nurse's station on level 6.
But there's no card in the machine. Oh.
When you get to the nurse's station, you'll gather as many supplies as possible. There may even be remaining medical personnel up there. And this man needs medical attention immediately.
Why is it me who has to do this? I haven't slept properly for weeks. I was in a car crash. My friend died. I was sent on a bizarre errand by some crazy doctor. I've been shot at. And now this?
I'd like to see things from your point of view, but I can't get my head far enough up my ass. Are you finished crying yet, son?
Yes.
I don't hear you. Yes, sir. Now get to it, soldier. You're dismissed.
Alright. So, we got a new mission here. We gotta take this card and go upstairs, right? Anyway, yeah, we are out of time. That's why I was trying to hurry him up. But yeah, next time we'll start on our new mission here. However, that's gonna do it for us for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.